I thought he had some real positive moments. He was pretty accurate with his passes. He moved the ball. There was a point where he was a little bit off, and then we found out he had been hit and was hurting a little bit, and that's when we put Buck in because he was banged up a little bit, and that gave him a chance to come back and feel a little bit better, and then I thought he played a little better after that.
Just to be clear then, he came out of the game because of a health issue, not a performance issue?
No, it was a health issue.
Who's your quarterback next week?
I don't know. We'll talk about it, find out.
Based on health or a performance issue?
It'll be performance. I think obviously we have offensive woes, and we're not scoring enough points. That's the bottom line, and we've got to get better.
Just big picture, Coach, after the week that was here, how disappointing is it to have another performance like this at home after everything that's happened?
Extremely disappointing. I mean, I expected us to come out and play extremely well. I think we played with good effort. I thought our guys played hard, but we didn't execute, and we certainly had way too many penalties, which leads you to think that we're not being very disciplined. So a lot of those penalties occurred on special teams, and that really hurt us. It obviously negated one of our touchdowns. Woods had a really nice return, and the funny thing is the two penalties had nothing to do with the play, but they were penalties. One is a call that's seldom called. Most guys kind of tend to overlook it. I don't think it factored into the play at all, but that's the way it goes. I would say that our defense, and I thought we were too conservative with our calls early, and then when we got more aggressive with our calls, then we started playing better. And he got a lot of yards early because we were too conservative. So once we started getting more aggressive with our calls, we played better, but we didn't play well on defense. I mean, we probably played okay. I'd give us a C at best. Certainly not as well as we played at BC. I didn't feel like our defensive line put much pressure on the quarterback. I thought it was their worst game of the year. I should take it back. We had a bad game a while back where we had no sacks. So I didn't think this was a very good game for them.
Your defense was a C. What was your offense?
Well, you got to go by points. I mean, D+.
And will Gary Crutton be your coordinator next week?
Well, I'm not going to get into that because there's no preconceived notion of what's going to happen or anything like that. But like I said last week, I mean, every facet of this organization is going to be looked at, and so we'll go into this week and talk about everything that has to do with our offense and defense and special teams.
How was your kicking?
It was a little bit better. I mean, there were a couple of times I thought that we could have punted the ball better with the wind at our back, and I didn't think we hit the ball very well.
Tim, what's this like for you? You just step back for a second. You spent your whole career to get to this job and be standing here, and it just seems to be going from bad to worse. So I just wonder what it's like.
If it wasn't for these times I get to meet with you guys, it'd just be a total burden, Hey, it's no fun losing games. I'll say that. And it doesn't matter if you're the head coach or, the quality control guy. It hurts any way you look at it. It's certainly not, when I dreamed about it, I dreamed of winning and championships and all that. And, I go down the hallway and I look at the winningest coaches and their percentage, and I don't even want to look at my percentage. So it's not a lot of fun with losing, I'll put it that way. But, you know, I enjoy being out there with the players and the coaches, and, I mean, they're great to be around. So, I mean, that's the other part about the camaraderie of coaching and playing and all that is great.